Hi, this is um, July 25th, the day at a time. Wasn't expecting to come on. I actually just got home from an event and wanted to get in my PJs and relax, right? One of those types of energies. I was getting my bag ready to go to another event tomorrow, and this deck kept falling out of my little cubby I've got over here. I'd pick it up, it'd fall out again. 3 cards kept falling off the top of it and flipping over each time. Said, all right, let's see what you got. And it's a divine masculine coming in saying, I've got something to get off my chest. I've been planning something and I'm coming forward. I'm coming to you. So with that being said, let's start with more, let's go into the oracle first, and then we'll go back to that tarot. Bottom of the deck of the oracle. Haven't even shuffled it. It's just the anxiety card. He's had a lot on their mind. Again, I hope I don't have to explain this. Male or female, it doesn't matter. We have the masculine energy, but this is a strong twin flame masculine coming through here, saying, I'm done dickering. I'm done dickering. I gotta say, that's not a word that I don't know if I've ever used it before. But so let's see. All right, so divine masculine. Holy moly! Thank you for not going all over the place. Yes, I've been making plans. I have been making plans, quite possibly in private, in silence. Nobody knows about this. One person, maybe they've got like this one trusted friend that they can rely on, but other than that, nobody knows. They've been trying to keep it from the divine feminine for a long time, but I feel like this divine masculine has woken up going, oh, wait a minute. The divine feminine knows. They can feel me. They can feel this energy shifting. So this divine masculine is wanting to come forward just to reiterate, divine feminine, that everything you've been picking up about them, like their energy is like pushing against you again. Not in a bad way. It's just you're starting to feel them trickle in again, where they may have been pulled away. This is a confirmation. So that if this doesn't resonate right off the bat from that statement, then click off. This isn't for you. Maybe the next one will be. Or you can keep watching. Who am I to argue with you, right? So, what else do you want to say, divine masculine, to your divine feminine? Yeah. This can't go on any longer. This is just the past is the past. I'm done dickering. I'm done dickering. And I feel like the dickering is with themselves. It's like convincing themselves that they haven't felt this for you. You know. Okay, thank you. Jeez, you get home and you want to relax. I'm not complaining, but it has been like almost like radio silent all day. Had no readings today, which is, it happens. It certainly does. You know, I am. What I offer is certainly not something that most people plan for in their budget, right? But it's been radio silent, and I walk in the door, and it's just like just like that. Being shown the number 9, they're closing out a cycle. As I'm recording this, 25th of July, the day at a time, it's a day of pausing and reflecting of, on the journey thus far, and where do you want to go, because tomorrow is the Galactic New Year. I was hoping to get a reading in. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I didn't plan on this. But it's also when the nodes change signs. So we're starting a new 20-month cycle, a new timeline tomorrow with Leo and Aquarius. So Leo and Aquarius. Let's just like reiterate that. But I feel like this message, this divine masculine is like, I want this to be known before that cycle starts, because this is going to be the cycle. This is going to be it. So there is, the acknowledgement that they have been closing out cycles for themselves. Some of them have, I'm hearing, I've had to say goodbye to a few good people that I wasn't expecting to say goodbye to. So however that resonates, maybe somebody has transitioned, or maybe they have had to realize that some friends, some spouses, some partners, whatever it is, some jobs, just weren't in alignment with them anymore, and where they weren't like focused on walking away from that, it's like it got too loud where they couldn't ignore that, they needed to walk away. So it's gonna play out differently for everybody's divine masculine, but this one in particular is coming through. Yes, fifth chakra, definitely wanting to speak up. I feel like this divine masculine has been, they wanted just me to see the journey card, packing lightly again. It came through quite a few months ago, maybe a couple months ago, with the divine masculine and divine feminine reading. There's something about packing lightly, not taking with them, and some of it's intentional. Other things, like I just mentioned, it's been unexpected things that they didn't expect certain people and jobs and things like that to fall away, but the universe is not fooling around this time. It's I'm hearing it's just very loud. The way that I meant to walk is very loud. Again, throat chakra needing to, they've been speaking their truth, they've been standing in their truth, or at the very least learning what the truth was, telling themselves the truth of what this connection is between you and them. Anything else from this deck? I'm hearing I've got two more. All right, I got this one. Woman holding a heart. Well, we know where that is. It's a number 44. I love that. This one, the world. New cycle. Ready to start a new cycle. It's a number 11 card. They're having a lot of gratitude for the journey. They're having a lot of gratitude for you, divine feminine. They're recognizing everything that I think I said this in one of the other twin flame readings, where the divine masculine was recognizing just everything the divine feminine has been doing all these years. And my divine masculine just entered the room. As you can see, I'm turning red, heating right up here. So thank you. Never late to the party. He says, I'm always late to the party. No, you're never late to the party. There's never, it's always divine timing. And this is divine timing. Divine feminine, you may be, thinking, well, better late than never. Well, no, and this is all divine timing, right? I'm noticing that my voice is very raspy. Your divine masculine may be a smoker, may have a very deep, what is the word? Like a tenor or voice. Is that the word I want to use? Some of them have been silent for a really long time, and now that throat chakra with Archangel Gabriel is coming in here. It's opening up now, and so they may feel, so this is how it's coming through. They're showing me a gentleman who's in a hospital bed. This is metaphorically, most likely. If it's literally, I don't know, but it's just how they're showing it to me. they're showing me this gentleman in a hospital bed. He's been in a coma. He's been intubated, so he's had the tube down his throat, and they just take the tube out of his throat because he's woken up, out of this coma. And it's been years. This gentleman has been in the coma. There are people all the way around, just silently weeping out of sheer joy and gratitude and faith that, like the relief that they've held the faith for so long. This is representative of the divine feminine, of course. So he goes to speak, and this is how the voice sounds. So this divine masculine in you, divine feminine, for those this is resonating with, you have not spoken in a really long time. You remember what your divine masculine's voice sounds like, because you have heard it before. But when this divine masculine comes in to speak, it's going to be it's gonna sound very different. The words that they use are going to be very different. They're going to be on a vibration that you've been on for a really long time, divine feminine. Whew, I can feel that emotion coming up in me, so I can recognize how that scenario is feeling for those that this is going to occur for. But this divine masculine has not spoken with you, divine feminine, in a really long time. It's like they're trying out this new voice, this new speech, this new pattern of speaking. And here it goes. Oh, thank you. Starting to clear now. Thank you. I'll tell you, when the divine masculine's got a message, they don't dick around, do they? All right. Anything else from this? We've got the Eight of Wands coming in on the bottom of the deck here. Yeah, with the Star card. This divine masculine wants to come in, is going to be speaking about patterns that they've been healing, about the process that they've been going through. There's a lot of joy and just exuberance. That's not the word. Jubilance. Thank you. Jubilance around this energy. I feel like when they speak, it's going to be very rushed. It's like they want to get it out. It's going to be like kind of like when I walked into the house today. Just everything just started falling out and just flowing into me. And it's like, okay. I get it. Let me get a drink. Let me sit down, get the camera ready. It wasn't, there's like zero battery charge on my tablet, so I had to stick my thing in. It's like, it's like, okay, we got to get this through. There was no on this. This was like definitely. All right, so divine masculine is also saying they've been working on themselves. Some of them been working on themselves without even realizing they were working on themselves. So I love that. Oof, my goodness. Taking this one, judgment. Yeah, they've been going through it. They have been going through it. It just feels like that they've been to hell and back. They've been probably experiencing some dark nights of the soul for quite some time. I'm just getting confirmation on that. Yes, they're certainly, and I feel like that's where the appreciation is coming in here. It's like now they understand what the divine feminine has been through. They've heard some of it, but maybe dismissed it, I want to say that this divine masculine is feeling reborn. like just so grateful and appreciative of this second chance at life, you know. So it has felt like too, this divine masculine, that they have been in this coma. It's like they can hear the divine feminine and everybody around them, but they've been sleeping for a really long time. It's like they some, for whatever reason, chose to go back to sleep in a, in a sense. Once you're awakened, I don't think you can go back to, to sleep, for lack of a better word. But you can certainly take a hiatus from it, right? I mean, I know quite a few people that have done that, and it's come knocking at their door again, and they can't say no. That's what this is also saying to me, is that no matter how often they have put this aside, and they haven't been able to ignore it, because it just keeps coming and knocking. All right, what else do you want to say, divine masculine, to your divine feminine, about what you've been, do you want to talk about what you've been going through? Because I think judgment says it all. Gone down to hell and back. Given a second chance. The doors have opened on the second chance, and they're taking it. I like that too. Hold, please. Alright, so yeah, just keep going. What else do you want to get off your chest? What else do you want to get off your chest here? Ooh, I like that when that happens. Ooh, look at him, Emperor coming out. Page of Swords, got something to say. Got a message. It's like the divine masculine wants to come and tell you all about his time in the dark, the underworld, right? So it feels like that this awakening is bigger than any other awakenings they've gone through. So when we awaken, it's not just this one-off thing, right? It is layer upon layer upon layer. Like I said, this divine masculine is now aware that they've been healing and going through the process. But when they were in it, they weren't aware of it. Now it's like, now they know, they're aware of it, and they understand that there's a purpose to all of it, and he just wants to come in and it's like just wants to unload and say, oh my gosh, everything you've talked about, everything I watched you go through, everything you said, all the channeled messages, whatever, it's just like, I get it now. And we've been talking for a few months, I think it has been, hasn't it, about where the divine masculine's going, like, yeah, I'm getting it. Little by little, the divine masculine has been, like, the veil has been removed. But, and they had to go through the process. There was no rushing it. There was no late to the party, Never. It is always in divine timing. I hope we got 3 here. Well, there's still some fire burning for the feminine Empress. There you are. I have a feeling that when this divine masculine steps forward, it's going to be quite shocking. It's going to be a surprise. Even though you can feel this energy picking up, it's going to be a surprise. I also want to say that this divine masculine has had to burn down a lot of bridges to get to you, divine feminine. They've had to break down every foundation that they found had cracks in it. They want me to hold this up. Look at the crack down the middle of the heart. Just take a look at that. Tap into that for your own journey. What does that statement say to you? They've been examining all of those cracks and everything. Like I said, they've had to walk away from people they never thought they would walk away from. They've had to break down belief systems that they were very rigid against breaking down. Patterns with the wand here. You know, the wands speak to me as a reader of past life patterns. They've had to burn down a lot of bridges. I'm also hearing, because I'm seeing, I don't know why, how I'm seeing it is like burning the candle at both ends. They've worked day and night to rebuild themselves. They've trudged through the waters, the emotions, the subconscious, right? They've trudged. They never gave up. Never gave up. See if I can say this without weeping here. And that's because of the divine feminine. They could feel you. They understand the journey now. You know, some of them maybe not completely, but some of them, hell yeah. They're a lot farther along than you may, some of you may comprehend, but I know you feel it. I am talking to the divine feminine who is embodied. Let's just put it that way. No offense to anyone else, but just you know who I'm talking to. This divine feminine is about to have her socks rocked off of her. I also want to say that yes, you can feel this. Yes, you feel your divine masculine's energy coming toward you, but I really do think there is just this element of surprise of just how new they are, how elevated in their frequency they are, how embodied they are, or at least, you know, aware of, you know, the journey from then to now to into forward. This is not the end of the journey. This is just the beginning. I'm holding it together here. Nine of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. Destiny is in your favor, divine feminine. And I want to say that this divine masculine feels like the luckiest son of a bitch, man. Because of you, divine feminine. Because they have found themselves through your faith, through your light. There is, we have a full moon in Aquarius. I feel that they really need to work on their voice here, and they are through me. This is them speaking through me, and they're not going to stop. They're not going to let a little bit of crack in the voice or frog in the throat stop them. We do have a full moon in Aquarius on the 29th of this month, so that is, was it Wednesday? Yes, it's Wednesday. And I feel like that's going to bring a lot of clarity. This could be when you hear from your masculine, but this is, like I said, this is, like they said, this is just the beginning. And this is what they want to create, something long, I wanted to say longevity, but and long term at the same time, and I didn't know how to get it out of my mouth. But They want longevity. They know you guys are infinite anyway. But let's put boots to the ground, man. Let's do this now. Let's see what we can build. Hearing that phrase from, what was that movie? Field of Dreams, build it and they will come. This divine masculine knows that this connection has been in the dark for too long. And now that they understand what your connection is here to do, and what you're here to do as twin flames, they want to get it done. They just want to do whatever it takes to get it done. All right. What else do you want to say, divine masculine, to your feminine who is watching? Thank you, magician. Magic about to happen, ladies and gentlemen, because you believed in the impossible, because you believed. Look at this High Priestess. Look at these cards. Emperor and Empress, High Priestess, Magician, Wheel of Fortune, Judgment Tower, Shush, Shush. And we've got the World here with this Oracle deck. We've got the Sun and the Moon. So the masculine and feminine energies showing themselves in multiple ways here. We are in Leo season, so this could I just heard something about Libra season too. So this could be have a start in Leo season now, or Lionsgate time, and between now and Libra season. So I don't know why I just heard Libra season for whatever reason. So tell me, why did I just hear Libra season, divine masculine? Why did I, Libra season? I'm trying to think. Thank you. I'm not taking all of those. That's a lot. All right. We'll talk about it. He's saying we'll talk about it. There's news coming in Libra season. I'm just going to make a note there. I'm going to just keep a note on for myself and see if there's anything else that this particular one wants to relate later on. High Priestess, yes, divine feminine, you know this, and I want to say that the masculine has now like I said, just wants to repeat himself, has a better understanding of the journey, has had some past life memories come up for them. Very cool. I love past life regression, man. That's just, it's my gig. Can't wait to offer it. High Priestess, what are you saying here? Who's the High Priestess? High Priestess knows the truth. This is a new cycle. This is thing. Yes. There's truth. There's clarity. Whole new cycle beginning tomorrow. And I know it's just a day on the calendar, but for some of you, this is gonna start tomorrow. You're gonna know it. You're gonna feel it. So with the nodes shifting, like I said, this is a new 20-month journey. So enjoy it. Final messages. We'll just do a final messages here. I'm not saying it's not like the honeymoon stage and it's over. Divine counterparts don't need that honeymoon stage. There's no such thing. No such thing. Patience, Padawan, patience. This is temperance energy. This is also Archangel Michael's energy with the temperance card, which is twin flame. Always is a confirmation that this is twin flame. So your patience is paying off. Divine feminine. Divine masculine is saying that there may be some patience left to have here, okay? Oh. So I just got a personal message, so I'm going to relay it to you, but not relay the details for me that are mine. So this is asking you, so if you have had something enter your life, health-wise, job-wise, family-wise, anything outside of your control, come in and really freaking try your patience. This is why. This is why. It's kind of like the don't pay attention to the man behind the mirror energy, like the sleight of hand, like a magician can do, right? There's something here about, I've been getting this about that bar bowl basket configuration in the sky this past week. And I roll my eyes at that. I don't mean to dismiss it, but I feel like it's been a distraction away from other stuff. So if you've got something going on in your life that's just bullshit, whatever it is, like I said, health, family, work, whatever it is, that's like really trying your patience, take that as a message to hunker down, get back to your meditation if you've been away from it, or try new methods, but get back into the self. Don't let the health issue, don't let the family issue, don't let the job issue, don't let the neighbor issue, whatever it is, pull you out of yourself. Patience is being present, having presence with yourself. And it's in that presence is when you're going to hear your own individual divine masculine speak to you clearly. If you're sitting there going, well, I don't know, you're still in that energy, this ain't your rating, darling. Sorry. But if you find that you have had these things that are just irritating you, that's a loud message. It's a loud message, just like this is loud for the divine masculine, for him to get on board. This is a message for you to stay, like, get back into whatever you need to find your peace, your inner peace, to have presence, okay? That had to be said. Anything else? Divine masculine, one final message here. I saw you flip. Where did you go? There it is. Yep. You're both being guided on this path, on this journey. Look at the orbs here, your guides, your guardians. I'm really paying attention. I'm seeing the number 12. There was a 2 here. 3 kept coming up for whatever reason. Oh, there it is. The 1221. I knew I saw it. Or you want to go this way. Or you want to go this way. However you want to do it. You know this is your message. If years ago, the 1221 portal has always been significant for your divine masculine, in your connection. All right, I just want to reiterate that. But they're awake. They're on the path. They're on the journey. Maybe they had to go turn left when they wanted to turn right, or you hoped they would turn right. But it was all purpose. Purposeful. We got the porpoises here, the dolphins speaking to me. It was all purposeful, but they understand that now. And now they're back on this path. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. Beautiful. No, I'm not. Oh, come on. It's getting caught on one of my bracelets. I'm gonna leave that here. All right. There you go. We'll talk to you next time. I love you.